My name is Dan Fishman, and I am a married father of two and a voice talent here in Atlanta, Georgia, a former professional musician, and a coach here at Atlanta Voiceover Studio. Well, as I mentioned, I was a musician I spent 25 years on the road as a drummer in a rock band. And during that process, spent a lot of time at radio stations and TV stations and stuff like that, and had people always saying, hey, you should really do voiceover. So I tried. I had a friend, somebody I met at Muzak, who was their voiceover engineer. And so she sent me a bunch of scripts, and I recorded them and sent them to her, and she said, oh my gosh, these are terrible. You are awful at this. She's like, you have a great voice, but she's like, you have no idea what you're doing. So I started, got some lessons or started coaching with Nick Amana in LA, and that was a long time ago, and that was kind of how I got started. Not a whole lot. I tend to show up when there's free food or drinks and there's candy. No, I'm just kidding. So at Atlanta Voiceover Studio, I am one of the coaches here, and I work with people both on the voiceover process as well. Any piece of that, scripts, understanding characters, commercial, e-learning, whatever. And then the other big thing I help people with is setting up their studios. And so that time, my 25 years as a musician, I was also an audio engineer and recorded music for films and documentaries, TV shows, all kinds of stuff, and bands and everything. And so I have a very extensive sort of engineering background. And so that was kind of a natural fit for me to help people with their studios. Things that I've helped people with as far as setting up their studios and whatnot is generally based on, one of the things we always look at is the sound, like their sound floor, kind of where they are, and try to take, like if somebody has maybe their noise floor isn't super low, but then we use some of the technology to at least allow them to turn in an audition that is that works within the rubric of what everybody expects to hear. With the understanding that, yes, Source Connect may not be an option for you just because the space that you have is not going to allow it, but you can still record record pieces for demos or record auditions and such, and still stay competitive that way.